Hey there, Sagittarius, and welcome to the rest of January 2021, your Love Live Tarot reading with me. And I'm going to go ahead and be going over my favorite spread, which is what is your person thinking and feeling about you, what are they going to do about it, and vice versa, and what the outcome of that. At the end, I will be taking Q&A questions for those of you that are in the chat room. We'll go live with those. So hopefully, I know that a few of you were following along with Aries through Scorpio, and I had said that I was going to come back to do Sagittarius the other night, but I got caught up with a Leo that was in dire need of my assistance. So that's how that went. And some of you may know I was feeling a little under the weather this month, but I'm doing better now. I got some good coffee and I'm feeling much more energetic, so I'm going to try to get through Pisces tonight, and then I can get on to the Celebrity Synastry series. I'm going to be doing Kim and Kanye. I already did Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. If you want to check that out, there's 2 videos for that. So let's go ahead and get into it, Sag. Let me just go ahead and switch over here so you can see. We're going to pull a card from the Lover's Oracle to see what the overall theme is for Sagittarius for the rest of January 2021 in their love life. Now this is for those of you that are single and taken, because I think that you can resonate off both energies. If you've been in a relationship for a while, it's good to resonate with your independent energy, and if you are single, it's good to resonate with those that are in a relationship so that you can manifest the relationship that you desire. So what is the overall theme for Sagittarius love life for the rest of January 2021? Give us a card, please. Oop, that one wanted to pop out, so we're going to take it. And I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. It's very beautiful. And it says, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So, you know, you're a fiery energy, Sag, kind of like Aries, and so you may be tempted to rush into something here, but the universe is telling you to go ahead and wait. Allow nature, the universe, to assist you. You know, you don't always want to use action effort. I guess you can't see that there. Let me go ahead and switch back over here so you can see. Can you see it there? Yeah, the setup got moved around a little, but there you go, Sag. All right, we're going to be using the Casanova deck, so I do want to let you know that it is a little bit graphic, but I have marked this video as 18 and over. And it's a little bit of an advanced deck. There's 1 or 2 of the major arcana that throw me off a little bit, so be patient with me if that does happen. I've got most of the cards in this deck down, but the illustrations are a little bit different than the traditional. So what is going on for Sagittarius love life? What is Sagittarius person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Sag for the rest of January 2021? And I've noticed at the bottom of the deck we do have I feel like this is the sun in this deck. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo. That card keeps popping out to me, which wouldn't be uncommon for you, Sagittarius, because you are trine Leo. And then this one's also catching my eye. And I believe in this deck it's the Hangman. See, he's hanging from the balcony. So there could be a decision that you're trying to make here. But let's go ahead and see. What is Sagittarius, person of interest and or significant other, thinking and feeling about Sag for the rest of January 2021? Here we have the 7 of Cups. So they're definitely fantasizing about you, Sag. They definitely, you know, whether you're together or not, say you're totally single and you're waiting for this person to come in, they definitely are fantasizing about what it's going to be like once they meet you. But I do feel like for most of you, this person knows who you are, because if you, as you can see here, this man is watching this woman in the mirror. Now it can be, you know, same sex or vice versa, but I do feel like for most of you that are single, there is someone with their eye on you here and they are fantasizing about you. Now, if you are in a relationship, this person could have, you know, some delusions about, they may kind of put you on a pedestal at times, but also they definitely still have a strong attraction to you here, thinking about all of the things they want to do with you or to you, Sag. All right, and what is Sag's person of interest and or significant other going to be doing about how they're thinking and feeling about Sagittarius for the rest in January? throughout this month, throughout the end of the month. How will the behavior from Sagittarius person of interest and or significant other be? And we have the Hierophant here. So for a lot of you, you are in a commitment and your person definitely is still attracted to you. But for those of you who are dating someone or someone has their eye on you, they want to make a commitment to you this month. By the end of the month, I'm feeling like they're going to come forward. Now, you could also be dealing with a Taurus, so it could just be that they're going to be showing up if you are dealing with a Taurus and saying, hello, here I am. But for most of you, I feel like this is a higher commitment, and because this is in their behavior part of this reading, I do feel like they're going to be letting that be known, if not a flat out, proposal of it. But let's see if the Ace of Swords doesn't show up here in this reading, Sag. So that's why the universe is telling you to wait. Don't rush, allow nature to take its course, because your person is going to make it known that they want this commitment with you. So what is going to be the outcome of Sagittarius person of interest and or significant others behavior towards Sagittarius through the rest of January 2021? What will the behavior be? The bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups here. So this is an offer of love. It's sort of like a friendship card. In one of my decks, it's really beautiful. It has the easel, like artistic, like creativity, friendship. So I really like this. And let's see, that big conjunction for you, Sag, it's 5 away from you, so you're the 9th sign. So let's see, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I think it's going on in your 2nd house. So definitely you're going to have somebody who's matching your values here as well. I feel like Sagittarius coming in for you who's very serious. If you want something serious, they're definitely on that same page with you. And if you're in something, I feel like, there's still a lot of fantasizing about each other here and a lot of this flirty friendliness, even if you've been in it for a while, Sag. So I'm really liking this energy. But what is the outcome going to be of Sagittarius's person of interest and or significant others' thoughts and behaviors towards Sagittarius for the rest of January 2021? We have the Ace of Swords here. Oh my gosh, you guys, did I not call that? So the outcome is going to be they want this commitment with you. They've been thinking about you a lot, and they're going to let it be known. Now, if you're in a relationship, this can be a renewal, as I always say. But with the Ace of Swords, they definitely want to take this to a higher level of commitment. And if you are in a commitment and you're already married, let's say, they're definitely going to be letting their feelings be known to you here, Sag. And I hope my necklace isn't messing up the microphone. But yeah, they definitely, if you're dating someone or they have their eye on you, they're going to be like proposing either, hey, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, let's be serious, let's be committed, the Hierophant. I've been thinking a lot about this. I fantasize about you all the time. Or there could be an actual ring or a proposal here with the Ace of Swords. But it's a big new beginning. It's definitely a verbal proposal. And they're going to be moving you in a new direction. I believe this deck has a boat here as well. So they definitely want to sail away into the future with you. Your ship, your boat is coming in with this person, Sag. And I feel like for you guys, now this resonates different in different readings for me, but I do feel like this is the person that, that you're wanting to be with. It's not like, someone that's just hanging around that you're kind of like, I don't know. But because it's telling you to wait. So, if you, especially like if you're a male or you're, the more pursuing energy in this connection, give this person some time to reveal to you that this is what they want and to say it to you verbally. Even if, you're male dealing with a female, let it be known, yes, I want something more serious. Because I feel like if you rush it, they may, I'm just getting the sense for some of you, they may pull back. And so that's why the universe is telling you to wait here. Wait till they let it be known, and then you can go ahead with your proposal. Maybe have a talk about commitment. I think it was Leo, but I may be wrong. It was defining the relationship, but one of the readings before. And do be sure to check out your rising video, because that's how your houses fall if you know your rising sign. And so it can also resonate with you whether or not this reading does. So what is Sagittarius thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through the rest of January 2021? I'm going to go back over to see, this is the live chat. I just want to show you here. So this is where we'll be getting into, you know, the Q&A at the end of the reading for those of you who are in here. Well, let's go ahead and see, what is Sagittarius person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Sag through, or no, what is what are my Sagittarius thinking, especially for the cross watchers that are in here? What is Sagittarius thinking and feeling? That coffee really got to me, you guys. What is Sagittarius thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through the rest of January 2021 and currently? Oh, we had a few pop out here. We got the Hermit, so you're definitely doing some introspection here, Sag. Could be about taking this to a higher level of commitment. But what is Sagittarius thinking and feeling? Yeah, this one wanted to come out. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you're thinking about, you know, doing the work, putting in the work, possibly preparing for this future with this person. You know, you may be working overtime for those of you that are still working. I know with the pandemic, a lot of you aren't. Or, you know, even if you're collecting, you know, unemployment or something like that, you could really be putting your money away here, thinking about putting a down payment on a house, thinking about, you know, where are we going to live together, something of that nature. But you're definitely thinking and planning, putting in the work here, Sagittarius, for the future. And if you're in a relationship, then, you know, your mind is on, you know, building this solid foundation for you and your person of interest. I mean, for you and your partner, so that, you know, you two can get to that 10 of Pentacles energy where you're just kind of established and don't have to worry about anything in the future, possibly retirement. So what is Sagittarius behavior going to be towards their person of interest and or significant other? That was too many, you guys. Through, oh, I'm trying to shuffle in the frame so you can see, through the rest of January 2021. There's two here, but it's the Tower and the Page of Pentacles here. So I do feel like, oh, my mic is in the shot. There you go. I do feel like you want to come in really faster with the Tower. Now, a lot of readers, they're like, oh, the Tower, it's not a bad card, or it's coming in big. And I'm always, because I watch tons of Aries videos, which is my sign, because a lot of times it's interesting because they'll pull the same cards for me. You know, I'll keep getting the King of Pentacles over and over and over, which is what I get when I read for myself. So wherever he is, shout out to my King of Pentacles that's coming someday, you know, kind of slow. But anyway, I know Sag likes to hear a little bit about Aries life sometimes, because a lot of my good friends are Sages. So but the Tower for me, when it's in a good position, which I do feel like it is here for you, Sag, it indicates fast changes, right? So it's not just the Tower falling down. And if you notice in this deck, the Tower isn't falling down. This is a full, complete Tower. So you've been building this Tower, working on this Tower, and you want to come in quick. That's your behavior. You want to rush into your person, and that's why the universe is telling you, wait, you know, wait. You don't have to do all the work yourself, Sag. You know, you can sleep before you're dead. You know, that might be the title of this reading, but let me write that down because I always forget the good titles. I'm going to write that down for you guys. You can sleep before you're dead. One of my close Saggy relatives always says, I'll sleep when I'm dead. And he has, like, I looked at his chart and he has like all Sagittarius and a little bit of Aries. So it makes sense that he says that. But for the rest of you that may have a little more water or earth in your chart, don't wear yourselves out here. The universe can assist you in building this, and so can your person of interest, because they're definitely committed to you here. And even, like I said, if this is someone that's just you're kind of dating, or you're single and there's definitely someone with their eye on you here, they're willing to, you know, they're going to help form this Tower. So you don't have to lay it all out brick by brick. But at the same time, even though this is a very strong structure in this deck, it is a fast energy, and so you just want to come right into your person and you want to offer them this Page of Pentacles, which is a gift or an offer of a tangible relationship. But you know, they may want to be even more serious here with you with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. And so I'm getting, I'm so itchy tonight. I'm getting this for some of you, and this is just for a small few of you, because Sag and Aquarius tend, especially the males, tend to be the least committal, well, not the least, the longest bachelors. It takes you guys a while to settle down, because, you know, Sagittarius rules the 9th house of travel. So you know, you kind of want to explore the world and see what's out there before, unless you know, meet someone where you have a real, you know, partnership synastry. And if you ever want me to run the synastry, do be sure to, you know, get a personal Q&A reading below, because I'm doing, you know, relationship synastries for $20, which is unheard of. You know, usually it's 80 and up, but I can do the whole synastry for you and your partner in like a 10 to 15 minute video, personal video. But anyway, so I feel like for some of you, just a few of you, that you may actually be wanting, you know, just to kind of make this boyfriend, girlfriend, like we saw the Page of Cups, kind of romance relationship where it's not too serious, but you're definitely committed. But I feel like your person may want marriage here and a proposal. So, you know, that's why you kind of want to wait and see, because say they want to get married and you're kind of like, well, I kind of just want to be, you know, exclusive. I'm not ready for marriage. You don't want to say that and then hurt their feelings. You know, maybe you guys, if you kind of wait and take your time here, you two can ease into that marriage without, you know, your person going, oh, they don't want what I want, and running away, you know. So you can definitely give this gift or this offer, but, you know, don't come racing in here. Kind of see what your person's expectations are first, right? Because you don't want to, if their expectations are really, really high, and I'm just getting this for a few of you. For a lot of you, I feel like you're on the same page or you're already in this commitment. And so maybe you're just, you know, getting your partner a nice gift here, and you two have been working on this tower for a while. But for some of you, I feel like kind of see where your person's at before you make any announcements or proclamations about where this relationship is going. But I do feel like you both really want to be together regardless. So, and if you're single, you know, it could be maybe your expectations are kind of low. Maybe you're like, well, you know, I mean, I would really just like to be committed, like you don't even realize. And I feel like this may be for a female or two, maybe even same sex, where you don't even realize how serious this person is about you. Like they really want to be life partners with you. And so if you're not ready for that, you don't want to disappoint them. But at the same time, you don't want to say, oh, well, let's just date, and they were planning on proposing, you know, and then they're like, oh, okay, well, I'll just, you know, put this ring away. You know what I mean? So definitely give this a little time to unfold, because I know, you know, you are temperance, so you are patient, Sag, but I feel this rushed energy here. Could be the caffeine. So definitely give this at least 2 weeks to play out, because it's going to happen pretty quickly. And what is the outcome going to be for Sagittarius and their person of interest in regards to this scenario through the rest of January 2021? I came on a little early too, so for some of you, my regular live videos with me this month, you may have come on too early, but at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. So, you know, yeah, you don't want to do anything too quick, because it could actually stall communication. And here we have the Two of Cups. It's a little fuzzy there, but, you know, this is the best card in the deck. And these two are up on the veranda. You know, they're not even concerned about the cups, because they're so infatuated with one another. What is the final outcome going to be for Sagittarius and their person of interest and or significant other through the rest of January 2021? What is going to be the final outcome of this scenario? We have the Five of Swords. So in this deck, it's very passionate, but you definitely want to be careful. Let me move these over for you. Yeah, because some guards could go up here. There could be some miscommunications or blockages in communication. So that's why you want to play your cards right, Sag. That might be a good title, right, Sag. Like I said, I'll forget if I don't write these down. All right. So I want to pull a clarifier on this Five of Swords energy, and then we'll get into the Q&As. If any of you want to ask me anything, I can pull a couple of cards for you. Tell me a little more about this Five of Swords energy and the outcome. Why is everyone so defensive when they're on the same page? What is this? It could just be, if you've been in a relationship for a while too, you guys just tend to have little bickering, you know, spats. That's where you'll be. Oh, the Ace of Wands. So this is passion, you know. Don't let words get in the way of this passionate energy. It's also fire. Again, you could be dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag, but you know, it's like you two, you're on the same page here. You know, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. You want this renewal. If you're been in a relationship for a while, you two are ready to begin again. You could be just starting a new chapter together, and you're both very much on the same page. But you're going about it a little bit more passionately, Sag, because this is your energy, and they're going about it a little bit more like they need verbal confirmation. So just make sure you're communicating with them so you two don't get caught up in any spats or, you know, any defensiveness here, you know, thoughts, because the rest of the energy is really, really flowing here for you, Sag. So that would be my advice for you. But I'm also going to pull a card from the Lover's Oracle for some advice for you, Sag. And before that, I'm going to play a little video for a new psychic platform where you can find your own personal spiritual advisor, or they're also looking to hire another 85 advisors or so. They're looking for 100 in total, and they have about 15 now. So I'll play that that video now so you can learn a little bit about that platform. Then we'll come back and we'll pull a card for advice from the Lover's Oracle, and we'll jump into the Q&As. Hey, Tom Romero. Yes, I will pull a card for you when I come back. We'll pull the advice for Sag, and then we'll get into the Q&As, and I'd love to pull a card for you, Tom. Let me just go ahead and play this ad, and then I'll be right back if you want to wait. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull a card for the advice for Sag, and then we'll answer Tom's question here for a general message. Give me some advice going out for Sagittarius love life for the rest of January 2021 in regards to the reading that we've just done. Oh, that was too many, but we'll go with this one. So that's the illustration, and it says, "Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean." And that definitely shows with that Seven of Cups energy with them, how they think about you. You know, Cups is all about love, and they still fantasize about you, Sag. So, I mean, it's even deeper than that is what this card is telling us. So the advice would be just to trust and look within. I did see the Hermit, you know, floating around at the bottom of the deck as well. So if you need reassurance, it's definitely there. You know, don't always look outward and that action and effort going, you know, trying to make things happen. You know, kind of wait and reflect and really feel their love, right? Make you feel my love, like that song. I love that song. So I'll go ahead and put that there for those of you who want to read that yourselves. And we will pull a card for Tom, a general message. I will pull, unless anybody else is in here and wants to ask a question, Tom, I will pull a card for you for the Lover's Oracle, and then I'll go ahead and pull a card or two for you from the Casanova deck as well. Give me a card for Tom, a general message, and this one just flew out at me. Okay, Tom, so in regards to, would be in regards to love, as this is a lover's oracle, but when I pull from the Casanova deck, it'll be a little bit more general. It says, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So whatever is going on this is more in regards to your love life generally, the more that you can accept things, like for example, let's say, you're not in an ideal situation, or there's things going on that you kind of dwell upon that bother you, just kind of release those and accept the good things, focus on the positive aspects, and that is going to, you're not avoiding the negative things, but you're drawing in more of the positive things here. So that's in regards to your love life. And in regards to, I'm going to go back to this screen. In regards to just general for you, let's go ahead and let's pull a past, present, and future card for a general message for Tom Romero. This one flew out, so this will be in regards to your past. And give me a general message for Tom Romero for his present time. Give me a general message for Tom Romero. Hey, Tom, can you tell me what your astrological sign is? Are you Sagittarius or are you a different sign? Give me a general card for Tom, just so I can see if you show up in the cards or someone else does. Take that one there, and that one will be for the future. Okay, for Tom's past, we have the Four of Cups. So in the past, you may have been a little bit closed off to Aquarius. Awesome. Okay. So in the past, you may have been a little bit closed off to new opportunities. And because we're dealing with cups, this again could be love. But because it's a general message, it could be anything. There could have been opportunities that were coming to you. In the traditional deck, this is a card where the person has 3 cups and the universe is offering them the 4th cup, and they're kind of like, no, I'm good. So just this was in the past. So you may have been a little bit closed off to new opportunities, or you may have missed some. Okay, so you're cross-watching. All right. So it could be, I had mentioned this earlier in the reading. I don't know if you were in here, but when it comes to Sagittarius and Aquarius, even though they're like very loving signs, especially Sag, they rule the 9th house of travel and things like that. And, 11th house Aquarius is humanitarian. So both of these signs are very much focused on the world at large and humanitarian things and, the bigger picture. So sometimes Sag and Aquarius tend to remain bachelors or bachelorettes longer than other signs. So it's not that you aren't committed. It's just, there could have been where your Sagittarius felt like maybe you weren't accepting their love fully, or you felt that way about them. So in regards to love, it was like you had love, you had the 3 of cups, but there was like something more that was missing, or that someone wasn't seeing or accepting, and it could have been subconscious, but that there was some little bit of a blockage there, right? So let's go ahead and see present time, what's going on for Tom. And we have the 7 of Wands. So there is a little bit of a defensive energy here. You can see it's actually kind of an offensive energy. But I feel like it's out of this guardedness, right? So this man, he's holding up in this deck, he's holding up a gun, like, stay away from me, everyone. But it's also Wands, and this would be Sagittarius too. So it's very passionate, but it's almost like, let's see, these opportunities that you maybe weren't seeing have caused maybe some resentments or guardedness. And so now, instead of being like blocked, you're just like, hey, I don't want to deal with this right now. Or you're Sagittarius, because this is Wands, that would be fire energy. And as far as the future goes, we have the 6 of Cups. So I do see that if you want to reunite with your Sagittarius, there is the possibility here, because this is, someone coming back from the past for you, or, it could be someone else from the past that you're meant to be with, a past life connection, and maybe that's why this didn't work out. You could have inherently known to, keep yourself a little guarded, but at the same time, if you want to reconcile with your Sag, it's definitely here. In regards to general message, I feel like Any opportunities that you may have missed out on the past or you weren't ready for, they're coming back around. So just make sure that you're not, don't judge the future based on the past. Even if it's something returning from the past, this is the message that I'm getting for you, Tom. Don't, it's not a self-fulfilling prophecy, but don't go, okay, well, this is how it was in the past, so this is how it's going to be now, because it can definitely change as long as we don't stay in sort of a script in our mind of, well, this is how it is, right? Or this is how it was. You're Aquarius, so you definitely have the ability to reimagine things, and I definitely think that would be the advice for you. But I'm going to pull one more card about the present time, the Seven of Wands here. Give me a little more clarity on the Seven of Wands for Tom. And we have the Emperor. So yeah, just, release any old baggage, whether it's with the Sagittarius, whether it's in regards to, your career or anything, and really reframe your way of thinking. Think, maybe even write down old thoughts that you have that aren't serving you anymore, and release them, because as the Emperor here, you really have the ability to take charge of your life and your empire. And so I just see that with that, anything that you lost in the past, that your heart and your emotions were in, will come back around to you. So yeah, I hope this helps. And let's see, one more. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Yes, Chloe, you can ask me a question, and then I will go ahead and hop in. I'll take a brief break, and then I'll hop into the Capricorn reading. And so if you want to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, you can see when I go live for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. But yeah, Chloe, I'll give you a moment to ask me. And then, like I said, you can see when I go live if you hit the notification bell. I'm a little bit random, but I'll definitely be going live tonight to do Capricorn in a few minutes. And then I'll try to get to Aquarius and Pisces tonight as well. What will have to kind of bend in here, you guys. What will Mars career? Who's Mars? Oh, okay. What will her career life look like? I'm going to use the Witchy Tarot, because it's a beautiful deck. What will Mars' career life look like? Give me a card for what Mars' career life... doesn't want to shuffle. What will Mars' career life look like? I don't know what's going on here. I feel like she might be having a little bit of trouble. Mariana. What will Mariana's career life look like? Nine of Wands. So she's a little bit apprehensive. She could be... I feel like she's had some bad, she's had maybe a few jobs or something, and it didn't go very well for her in the past. She may have had some bad situations where people didn't treat her very fairly. But what will Mariana's career life look like? The Chariot. So this is a beautiful card. Now, I don't know if she's a Cancer or not. I feel like she's either maybe a Cancer or a fire sign. But as far as Mariana's career, with the Chariot, and you can really see it in this deck. The Chariot is forward movement. But see in this deck, it says this way or that way. And so most people would interpret this as she's got to make a decision, but this isn't the decision card. The Lovers or the Hangman, those are the decision cards, or even the Two of Swords. So what this card tells me, the way it's illustrated in this deck, is that it doesn't matter which way Mariana goes, what choices she makes as far as her career, whether she goes looking for, more opportunities, or she's offered a few opportunities and can't decide which one to take. No matter which way she goes, there's infinite possibilities for her, and she's going to end up where she's supposed to be. And she's definitely moving forward, even if there's some things from the past that didn't go so well for her, that she feels like you know, she's worried that she's not making progress. But let me just go ahead and see what you're writing here. She's a Pisces, yeah. So if she's a Pisces too, she could be connecting with a Cancer that's going to help her move forward as well. But I do feel like she's going to continue to move forward. And one more about, is she going to be okay now that her father kicked her out? Okay, I hope you're still in communication with her, Chloe, because I want you to tell her that in regards to the Eight of Swords, you know, her thinking is very important here. If you can get her the book, The Law of Attraction, somehow, or tell her to read that book, this really would help her. Keeping a positive mindset, visualizing what she wants, because, you know, especially if your father kicked her out, she may be having like feelings, questions, doubts of self-worth here, and so these could be a mind trap for her. But the beautiful thing about this card is, even though this woman is kind of in this prison of swords, which swords are thoughts and words, definitely weighing heavy on your sister right now, she's free to walk away at any time. She can literally take her hands, even though they're bound, remove this cloth from her eyes and slip through these swords. So her mindset is the most important thing here, because it's only her thoughts, or maybe heavy words your father may have said, that are trapping her. And then we have the Six of Cups. So I do feel like in the future your family will be able to reconcile, and that there is still some love there. But it may be, you know, maybe she too was not moving forward in your parents' home, and so, you know, that kind of gave her this push that she needed. But she's gonna be okay is what I'm seeing with the Chariot. Just pull one more. The Fool. Yeah, she's jumping all in, and this is the beginning of her journey in life. So even though it may not have been fair, the way that she was treated, may or may not have, by your father, this is a good change for her with the Fool. This is the beginning of her life and her journey, and she's going to land on her feet and find her way. So I hope this helped, Chloe. If you want me to clarify any more, you can go ahead and join me in the Capricorn reading. I'll do Q&As at the end of that reading as well, and I'll be on in about 15-20 minutes to do that. Now, I'm not always the most prompt, because I do take personal clients as well. So definitely like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see when I go live for the Capricorn reading. Thank you, Chloe and Tom. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. And to all my Sagittariuses, Happy New Year, love and light. Let me just go ahead and stop the recording.